Hello, everyone. It is Kia Kelly, video marketing and social media strategist. Today, we're going to have a conversation about building a personal online brand. Okay, hold on. We got to pause some things. All right, there we go. Okay, because we're streaming everywhere. And when we stream everywhere, sometimes we have a few little challenges. All right, so let's go ahead and check in on Facebook really quickly because I always stream to my Facebook page, but sometimes what happens is it doesn't allow everybody to see it. Okay, no, it's actually working this time. That's great. Okay, so I do want to see if I can share this to my Facebook story. Let me see. Can I do that there? Nope, I can't do that there. If you're here, say hi. Hello, everyone. We are streaming everywhere. And I just want to log on to Facebook and make sure I did share my Facebook story and then inside of my Facebook group. Oh, it is there. Okay, so it's blinking live, which is great. Okay, so then I am curious if it's live on my Facebook business page. If you guys are here, say hi. I want to share this into my Facebook group. That works. That works really well. Okay, so we want to share that there. Okay, that worked. And then, if you guys are here, just say hi. Hi, Kimmy. Glad you're here. All right. I am, sometimes when you have streaming services, sometimes you can do everything in one click, and at other times you just can't. And with this one today, it's not actually allowing me to do everything with one click. So I have to go in and make some clicks around or whatever. All right. What's up, Kenya? Kenya, I haven't seen you in a while. We need to work together. Okay. Hello, everyone. So we are having a conversation about building an online brand. You guys, first of all, tell me what city, state, or country you're watching me from, and tell me, where you are in as it pertains to building a business. Okay. So we're talking about building an online brand. Hey, Tool, tell me what city, state, or country you're watching from, and then where you are in the stage of building an online business. All right, Houston. I'm in Houston too. I moved to Houston 2 weeks ago. All right, Greenville, North Carolina. Glad you're here. Houston. Houston, what's up, Houston? We got a bunch of people here in Houston. I was in San Diego, and 2 weeks ago I moved to Houston. It has been the great decision of my life, of course, but it's definitely a journey. All right, so we have, I'm not sure what country that is, but I'm like, yes, I love it. I'm in the beginning phases of building my online business. Okay. So everybody tell me, those of you guys that are watching, where are you? Like where you live? And then what stage are you in of building your online business? Okay. ATL, I'm in the brainstorming phase. Glad to have you here. Thank you. We will host meetups in like July. June, I have to get my life together and I'm heading to England next week. And then, so like, I can't do it in June, but in July, I definitely got to do that. Hello, great backdrop. Thanks, Jeff. All right, Tampa, Florida. Okay, so LA. All right, a bunch of you guys are brand new from the US. Okay, perfect. So let's have a conversation about building an online business. All right. So one of the things that I feel like a lot of times people are when they are in the new phase of things is at times you probably find yourself like, hold on, I'm sorry, I forgot I have my mic over here. Is this better? Can y'all hear me better now? Like, I always forget because I pull my mic over when I'm podcasting, but I forget when I'm not actually podcasting that my mic is actually hooked up to my computer. Does this sound better? Like, y'all let me know. Does this sound better? Yes. Okay. Tiffany said yes. Okay. And then for some reason, TikTok looked like it's frozen. Are we frozen on TikTok? I can see me moving on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn and Instagram, but I can't see me moving on TikTok. I'm fine. Okay, no, that was my audio. So y'all can see me okay on TikTok? Y'all just say yes on TikTok if that's okay. Not frozen on TikTok. Okay, thank you. All right. So oftentimes when we first are getting started with building an online brand, we find ourselves like maybe a little bit confused, right? So, okay, those of you all who are, it's blurry, but it's okay. Okay, it's blurry. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, I wonder if I can hit refresh. Hold on, you guys. I think because we're trying to, okay, is that better? I just hit refresh for TikTok. Y'all let me know if it's okay on TikTok now. I can see everything okay on the other ones, but TikTok was just seemed like there was a challenge that was happening there. Okay. All right. So typically seems zoomed in, but we can see and hear you. Okay. It's not sharp, but it's fine. Okay. All right. I wonder if it's because I've got, hold on, y'all. Let me see. I want everybody to have a good experience. I don't want people being like, whatever. Um, Let me see. Oh, dang. Okay. I wanted to change the orientation to be more to back to horizontal, but that messed up there. Okay. I want TikTok to have a great experience. So hang on one second, you guys. I'm gonna actually hang up on TikTok and I'll come right back to y'all. All right. Hold on, everybody. Let me see. What is that? Whew. All right. Sorry, you guys. They're having a hard time. So I just don't want them to have a hard time while everybody else is having a great time. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to hit go live and then we'll be back on TikTok here. All right. And then, okay. I always like to use my little props to make to make everything more taller. Okay. All right. So everybody can see me. Okay. Let's see. Get that going there. Okay. And then, this too. All right. So I use these things to prop up my phone to bring up there we go. Okay, better. All right. So typically, when you are getting started building an online business, hold on, I'm trying to bring this over some. Okay. When you're getting started building an online business, typically a lot of times what happens is that you find yourself feeling confused, or you may find yourself feeling a bit overwhelmed, right? And I think one of the reasons why we tend to feel overwhelmed is because we're all multi-talented, right? We're all multi-passionate, right? So for those of you guys that are just in the beginning stages of this, who would say I'm multi-talented and multi-passionate? Right? Like I have a bunch of different things that I can do, that I can talk about, whatever. I'm multi-talented, right? Um, and so also what happens is that we're trying to figure out which of those things can I actually monetize, right? So you're like, I'm good at this, and this, but which of those things is going to help me make money, right? Now, for those of you guys that are saying, okay, I am in the new stages of building a personal brand, who here is feeling a little bit confused? And who here feels like you are very multi-talented, multi-passionate, and you're trying to figure out what in the world should I focus on and all the things. Okay. I see everybody on Instagram saying me. Okay. Now I'll give you guys my background and all that. And so for me, obviously I've been doing what I've been doing a long time. But when I wanted to create some type of business, it really started back in like 2007 or 8. I was living in Richmond, Virginia, and I had been around a lot of millionaires before because I was in network marketing for a really long time. And I had experienced how people could be extremely successful. And so when I went and got a job again, there was the me that had experienced all of that, and I couldn't seem to I was making I think it was maybe $60,000 a year at my job. I was happy, I was thankful. But I was making this, doing what I was doing, but I had experienced the possibilities. I had seen what people were able to do coming from backgrounds similar to me, and I was like, if they were able to do that, what in the world could I do? Right. But at the same time, even though I had seen other people have success, I had never seen me have that kind of success. Can anybody relate to that? If you can relate, just type I relate. Okay. So I was just like, oh, having the battle of the two. And I remember I could see myself now, thank you so much for saying I can relate. I can see myself, thanks for saying I can relate. I can see myself sitting at my desk because I used to sell advertising in a newspaper company inside sales. And so I can see myself sitting at my desk and knowing what I knew about the possibilities of what I could build and how much money I could make because I see other people do it versus what was happening in my life currently. And I just remember just being there like, well, I don't really know what I should do. I don't really know, you know? And this gonna sound kind of crazy, but just hear me out. Um, at the time, my hair, I was putting a relaxer on my hair. So if you're not African American, a relaxer is basically where our hair grows out curly, and I was putting this chemical on my hair to make it straight. That's just what I was doing. And I had just, it was a very, I'm Christian. And so I had just got filled with the Holy Spirit and all the things and was on this journey of growing my relationship with God. And it sounds kind of random, but just hear me out. But all of a sudden, one day, I wanted to see what my hair would look like if I stopped straightening it. Listen, that was never on my radar. That was never something I had ever dreamed that I would ever do to my hair, ever. But I had this overwhelming desire to see what my hair would look like if I would stop relaxing it. Right? Those of y'all black girls, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You like, yup. And but all of a sudden, one day I called a friend and said, "Hey, I want you to cut off all my hair on Friday." And that's what we're gonna do, And so we did what's called a big chop. Worst day of my life. Worst day of my life because I was used to having this hair with long straight hair to having no hair, like literally no. It was so short. One day I'm gonna show y'all online my hair when I did the big chop. I mean, it was so short. It's in my phone, but I'm on TikTok on my phone, so I can't show y'all right now. But it was really, 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 really short. I wish I had a picture in here, but I don't. I do have a picture of me with my straight hair. Let's see. That was me at 21 years old, 22, 21 years old. I'm on stage in front of 12,000 people speaking. Anyway, so okay. So I end up cutting off all my hair. And I didn't know it at the time, but that's what started me on this new journey, this new building a personal brand journey. Let me explain. Because I knew somebody who was in the building a natural hair brand, her brand or whatever. And I decided, okay, I'm going to build a brand around my hair. Okay. And at the time, we started calling me Kinky Kenya. But it wasn't meant to be kinky as in like sexual. It was meant to be kinky as in my hair, right? So we started calling me Kinky Kenya. Okay. Some of y'all have no idea about Kinky Kenya, but that's where we all started. That's where I started. And I went on a radio show and a friend of mine was like, Kinky Kenya, who in the world would call herself that? And that was the moment when I realized I can't call myself that because people are going to take it the wrong way. Okay. And so I started searching for a new name. Like, what am I going to call myself? And I couldn't figure out what to call myself. And all of a sudden, I remembered a friend of mine, Keiko. She used to always call me Kenya Kelly. Always. Keiko has been calling me Kenya Kelly for the last 20 something years. 20 something years. And so I said, maybe we'll go with Kenya Kelly. And so that birthed the name Kenya Kelly. Now, my name is Kenya Kelly Griffin. That's why she was calling me Kenya Kelly. And that birthed Kenya Kelly. So in that time, we started creating like natural hair trade shows. Okay. And then it evolved to I didn't really want to do that anymore because it was a lot of really hard work to build that. Normal Liz, I love it. It was a lot of hard work to build that, and the return just wasn't there. I mean, it was a year of hard work to then turn it around and earn this. It was just not good. And so I got a job again, and I was still trying to figure out what was it I was passionate about. And so it wasn't until I went through divorce, moved to Houston back in 2016, and I had heard of the app called Periscope. Okay. And Periscope, is a live stream platform that came out through Twitter, and people were just streaming on it, talking about what they were talking about. And so I decided to just come on Periscope and just start talking about building a personal brand, because I knew about personal branding through network marketing, because I spent many years in network marketing, and I was just kind of teaching it and all the things and all that. And people started wanting to buy an hour of my time. That was the first time anybody had expressed interest in paying me for me, because I had spent a lot of my life selling everybody else's products and services. So in network marketing, I'm selling their products and services, their compensation plan, all that. When I worked in corporate, I was selling their products and services, ABCDEFG. But this was the first time someone had chosen to pay for an hour of my time for what I knew and how I could help them. Okay. I was so scared to sell, but I did. And I had the first person buy an hour. I'll never forget when Javada bought that first hour of my time. I was so grateful for her buying that hour that I gave her 2 hours. Okay. I was so grateful that I gave her 2 hours of my time. Okay. And that was the moment when I realized that I have something and people will pay me for it if I continue to build a presence, continue to let people know who I am and what it is I have to offer and how it can help them. And so that's probably where many of you guys are. You're at the stage of, I've got this thing, I've got this idea, I've got this knowledge, I've got this expertise or whatever. And you're trying to figure out, how do I sell maybe you as a person or what your knowledge or whatever, or you as a brand wanting to be an influencer, or you have this product idea or this product that you are trying to sell. Okay. Y'all tell me, everybody who's watching, you guys are on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok. Y'all tell me, what stage are you in with selling something? Okay. Listen, I don't know where you are. Okay. You guys are seeing me, but I need you guys to talk to me. Okay. Because as we talk today about building an online brand, the way that you're going to get the most out of our conversation is if you tell me what it is that you do. So my Silver Crown has a physical product. Okay. So what is your physical product? Kim, you're stage 2. Tell me what that means. I know I said a whole lot, but tell me what that means. Oh man, I can't remember your real name. I see your name, Ayokili. Oh, man, I know your real name. I can see you. I can see you in the salon, girl. I see you with your twins. I can't remember your real name. Say your real name, girl. I'm so sorry. I forgot your real name because I always know that name. Dang, I know you, girl. What's up, girl? I'm like, I know your real name. I can't remember your real name. Because I've been gone from Richmond for 10 years, I think. Oh, yeah, 10 years from Richmond. So I'm like, man, I know your real name, but I just can't get it. It's not coming to me. Okay. So where are you guys? Okay. So you have, I have created physical and digital products from a brand I created from creative artists. Osto product. I offer t-shirts that empower women who are embracing their silver hair. I'm an artist, but I don't sell yet. Okay. Hey, Jewel. Okay. Yeah, 10 years, girl. I just started a new brand to help people with personal finance. Hey, Uncle. Building beginning stages, creating journals. Okay, I love it. All right. Who else? Where is everybody else in your business? What stage are you in? Okay. Y'all tell me what stage you're in. All right. Now, digital marketing products and travel services. Okay, Tanya, love it. Okay, got it. Anybody else want to tell me where you are in your business or starting a business or starting a brand? I'm a content creator that helps people navigate TikTok and other social media. I love that. Chicago. Woohoo. I was born in Chicago. Was not raised there, but I was born there. I'm at the beginning phase. Okay, got it. I think I missed the breakdown of the thing. Well, just tell me where you are in starting your business and building your business. So far, I have a total of 7 digital products for my new brand. Woohoo! I'm a personal chef, and I'm at the beginning. I teach others how to get into project management. Okay, all right. I usually leap off. I usually leave based off. Oh, you're amazing. Okay. All right. So most of you guys are saying that I'm at this stage. I've got some products or whatever, and I'm trying to grow. Okay. So one of the things, okay, hold on. There's a lot of things happening in the chat. Have an idea, but not sure how much money. Okay. All right. Got it. Got it. The chat's starting to really go. Oh, yay. America really encourages business creation. It does, for sure. But because you are watching, you are being inspired by an American. Let's go, Australia. You got this. Okay. So, here, oh, wait, hold on. That's a good one. It's my journey of having infertility now going through perimenopause. Honey, that perimenopause and menopause thing is something special. I could talk about that all day, every day. I am like learning, like, what? My body's doing what? Why am I growing? Why am I gaining weight? What is happening? What is happening? You know, all the things. Thank you. Welcome to Houston. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here. All right, so let's get into it. So, if you are, let's just say you have a product. This is your product, okay? Bless you. The cat just sneezed. She's so cute. Are you okay over there? You good? Okay. I'm just checking. All right. Because this cat never sneezes. Maui used to sneeze all the time. In California, she's not sneezing, but now Faith is sneezing. So I'm just checking on her. Okay. This is your product. Okay. Now, your product could be a physical product or it could be a digital product. Okay. The thing to understand is that you can have an amazing product. Okay. Whatever it is, you can have an amazing product. But the only way, the only way for you to sell is you've got to get it in front of people. Okay. You've got to get it in front of people. Okay. So I develop allergies when I go to California. I don't have allergies in Houston. So I'm glad to be back here and not taking allergy pills every day. Like, whew, California was like, wow, for me. Okay, so one of the things that's happening today is you're seeing people who have built these personal brands and then they created a product and now they're selling a product. Okay, I'll give you an example. This is a bad example because she's in the news so much right now for not so great things, but J Lo. Okay, so many of us know J Lo from when she was a dancer on In Living Color. Then she got into she so on, and she just started to evolve with her brand, doing so on and so on and so on, singing, dancing, acting, all the things, right? Lo also then launched her own line of this product and this product and this product. But the thing about it is that she is able to sell a lot of her products because she built a personal brand. We all look at someone like Rihanna, right? We just learned, I think today or yesterday, that Rihanna is launching a line of hair care products. Okay. So we learned about Rihanna through music and all that. Then there's Fenty, right? And so now she's coming out with, I guess, the Fenty hair care line. It's easier for her to sell her products because she's built an online brand. This doesn't mean you can't sell products without building an online brand. But today's conversation is about personal branding. Okay. So let's just understand that today we're talking about personal branding. Thank you. Okay. So if you are saying to yourselves, I want to help X, Y, and Z people, and I want to sell this thing over here, then one of the best things you can do is to learn how to build a personal brand. Okay. And one of the ways of building a personal brand is by showing up online. Okay. So the only reason that any of you guys are here in this live stream with me is because I keep showing up as I'm building my personal brand. Okay. So I started showing up online around 2016. And so now we're talking about 8 years later that now we're here on this live stream. But it's only because I started creating content online and kept creating content online. And I had to choose, what is my content going to be about? Okay. So, one of the things that we do when we work with clients one on one is we make sure that our clients are very clear on who they are as a personal brand, how they're going to show up, who they're going to talk to when they're showing up, and then what they're going to offer to those people through whatever their product is. Okay. So, one thing is for sure, if you are saying to yourself that your desire is to build a business, and that business has to do with you being front facing, that you are going to be one of those people that is going to be, they're going to see, that they're going to buy from, then you have got to start showing up consistently so that they can see you. Okay. So right now I am here and this is me showing up consistently. Okay. I remember in 2020 when everybody was at home doing whatever they were doing, I knew that I wanted to continue growing my personal brand, and that there was potential that because everybody was home, that if I was creating content on a regular basis on all the platforms, including TikTok, that if I just kept showing up, creating content consistently, that people that were home and that needed me and needed what I had to offer would invest and want to work with me as a consultant. And that's exactly what happened. I was already creating content, I was already a consultant, but I needed more people to see me. And in 2020, when I started showing up consistently across all platforms and I added TikTok to that list of platforms, that is when I found myself going from here to kaboom, because people were looking for someone to teach them the things that I was already teaching. So I was already teaching all this stuff on Facebook and Instagram. And I just decided to add TikTok to that list of places where I was teaching. Okay. So what would happen is that every morning, I think I would have three different devices. I had my desktop was live, I had my phone was live, and I think I had an iPad or a second phone. And I was streaming on Facebook on one, Instagram on two, and TikTok on another, all at the same time, because there were no tools like StreamYard where I could stream to all of them at one time. Right. So I would show up and I would serve and serve and serve. And then I would allow my audience to buy. Right. Because I know as a consultant, when people hire me, I help them go from here to here very fast, especially if they do what I tell them to do. Okay. Especially if they do what I tell them to do. I always tell people that I am going to give you everything you need to be successful, but I need you to go and utilize what I just taught you. Right. And so every single time that now we're working with clients, we are seeing incredible success for them when they are choosing to do the work. Right. Because I had to first be the first one that was actually showing up doing the work. Okay. So for you, someone says my issue is showing my face every day. So one of the things to understand about showing your face every day is that, you know, how do I say this? So there's a lot of different ways to create content online, and you don't have to show up every day, as in you like live right now. Like, obviously, this is me. I'm live right now. I'm wearing this outfit. It's not AI, it's me, right? And in 2020, I was live every single day. I'm not live every day anymore because time is not on my side. I got like a lot of different things going on at times. But when I can, I try to be live on a regular basis. Okay. Why? Because one, it's me connecting with you. Okay. Two, I know that there are people who need to work with me, but people can't work with me if I don't let them know that they can work with me. Right. So I make it a point to try to show up as often as I can. Now, we have content that goes out all the time that we've shot weeks before, right? So like you can create a lot of content, which is called content batching. You create a whole lot of it, you schedule it, and you're really not showing up online. It's just you look like you're showing up online because the content went out, right? So there's that option. But one of the things that I value and have always valued about live stream is that when I go live, that's an amazing opportunity for me to connect with people in real time. Okay. No algorithm issues. It's like when you are live, you are live, right? You can tell people a link. You're not, the algorithm is not messing with you when you are live. Okay. Unless you're doing something crazy in your live stream, then you got a problem. But for the most part, you're able to be live and you can stream and you can go live for as long as you want to go live. And then you can sell whatever it is you want to sell. Okay. Like for us, we offer consulting. Okay. When people work with us, they work with me for a period of time. Okay. So it's like a 4 hour, it's called a VIP day, right? Where you have 4 hours with me, either virtual or in person here in Houston. And we are working on you, your business, your brand, your marketing for 4 straight hours. Okay. And so that is what we do. So we come online, we serve our people, and then we give them opportunities to work with us, just like you guys, right? So there's many of you all that are here right now, and you're like, listen, I have been trying to build my personal brand. I've been trying to sell my products. I've been trying to build a marketing plan for myself, and I just need help. Well, you're the exact person that we want to work with. Okay. You are the exact person that we want to work with because you are willing to do what it takes to be successful. You're just lacking in some guidance on some strategic things. Right. Like, and that's a lot of people, right? You're like, I know this, I know that, but there's all this stuff in between it. I just don't understand. Those are our people. We love helping people fill in all the gaps and develop strong marketing strategies, business and automation strategies. Okay. So that is what I feel is happening with many of you. You're like, I know I need help, this, and this, or what have you. Let's see. Ruth said, what does it take to get the help? Okay. So our VIP days are 4 hours and $2,500. Okay. So if you wanted to have a session with us, it's $2,500. You can literally send me a quick direct message because we do this by one-to-one basis. So it's not like we have this website where it's like, here, go pay $2,500. No, you can send me a direct message on any platform, whether it's here on TikTok, it's on Facebook, it's Instagram, it's LinkedIn. You can send me a literal direct message and say, hey, I am interested in working with you in a VIP day. Then we have a conversation about what your needs are, and then we move from there. We choose a date if it's going to be in person. We choose the date, and then we choose the location where you're going to actually come to. Or if it's virtual, then it's going to be on Zoom. Okay. And then we work through everything that you need help with, right? Over the course of 4 hours. Now, 4 hours is a long time. Okay. In a good way. Okay. I was just with my coach out in LA and we recorded the entire thing. And when I gave that 4 hour call to my assistant, she was like, you want me to listen to all this? I said, I don't just want you to listen to it. I need you to transcribe it. I need you to upload that into a tool and transcribe it so we can get all that, right? And so you get so much over the course of 4 hours, whether it's talking about your business, your brand, your audience, your offers, your marketing funnels, your sales funnels, your pricing, your video marketing strategy, your sales strategy. All of that is what we go over during a VIP day. Okay. So those of you guys that are here and you're like, okay, I need help, just send me a DM. Okay. Mamapreneur says, hey there, gonna DM you. Would love for you to be on my podcast. You're gonna bless so many peeps. Okay, sure. You can DM me for sure. So when you DM us, my assistant will get back with you about podcasts. So I'm not doing any for the month of June because I'm headed to England next week. So time zone, jet lag, all the things. It's like, I don't know what's going on. So I'm just going like, okay, don't book any interviews until you get back in July. Cause I'm like, It's my first time. It's my first time. So I'm like preparing for first timer things. Okay. All right. So who has questions? Does anybody here have any specific questions about building a personal brand? Now, listen, I know pretty much all of you guys could benefit from working with me one on one. I listen, I've been doing what I've been doing a very, very long time. And one of the things that I always tell people is that I invest in working with people because they help me skip steps. Okay. I invest in working with people because they help me skip steps. My current coach is $60,000 for the year. $60,000 for the year. Okay. But what is happening working with her? I am skipping so many steps. Okay. I am skipping so many steps because of working with her. Okay. She's helping me do this, all these things that's going to help me skyrocket to where I want to get to in my business and in my revenue with my company and all the things. So I have to invest in someone that of that caliber to help me to be able to do that. And that's the same thing with you guys. I know it can be scary to invest, but it's also like if we are with whatever stage that we are in, somebody has got to help us, right? It's just the name of the game. It's like my trauma therapy coach is she 180 an hour. $180 an hour for my trauma therapy coach, right? Or therapist. And the thing about it is that, like, if I've dealt with trauma and I'm trying to heal from trauma, somebody's got to help me. And so I've got to pay the rate of the person that can help me. And so that's exactly what I've been doing for the last couple years. And like I'm watching myself grow and heal and evolve all because of going through that therapy. It's expensive, but guess what? My healing is worth it, you know? And so when it comes to you and building your business, building your online business and brand, and probably leaving your full-time job and having a full-time business or making your first 6 figures or your first 7 figures, it's worth it to invest for somebody to be able to help you. Okay? Because I always like to tell people that, like, we have to remember that if we want to make money and we want somebody to help us to make money, we have to be willing to invest money with them to help us. Otherwise, we're asking them for a favor when that's how they make money. Does that make sense? So, like my therapist, I wanted healing, and I know she invested in learning how to walk people through healing. So I had to invest the money so she could help me. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. I want to open up for some questions. Okay. Now, again, if you want to work with us, listen, send me a quick DM. I would love to work with each and every one of you all through a 1 day VIP day. Okay. If you're in Houston, we can meet in person. It's 4 hours. If you're not in Houston, we can meet on Zoom virtual, and we obviously can record the entire thing on Zoom. But you just have to let me know where you are, and I can tell you how we can work with you. Okay. How I can help you, because it's all a VIP day. Okay. All right. Any questions? Let's see. No, it's not a question. Okay. Any questions? I'm so glad you guys are here. I know you guys want to do this. I know you guys want to have success in your business. I know you guys want to sell your products and services. I know you guys have been like, okay, I'm thinking about doing this. I'm thinking about doing that, and all the things. Are the VIP sessions individual? Yes, they are not group. They're all individual. It's all live. There's no coursework, no digital course this. It's just me and it's you. Okay. Now, listen, I have a value for digital courses. I love them. I sell them. I have a value for group experiences where you get to learn in groups. I love those. But this is not any of those. VIP days is all about me and you. That's it. And us working through everything that goes with you and your business. Okay. Live. Okay. Any other questions? I don't think I see any more questions. See, no, I see a bunch of people joining. Hey, y'all. I see everybody joining. Glad you guys are here with me. Glad y'all are here with me. We are talking about working together through having a VIP day together. I would love once somebody who's actually in Houston. It'll be my first time doing a live one-on-one session here in Houston. I think that would be kind of be fun to meet offline and be in person. I mean, kind of be kind of weird at first, or being like, oh hi," but then I think it'll be amazing. But I would love to do that here in Houston for sure. Okay. Any questions? I'm not seeing any questions. We were talking about building a personal brand, and I was sharing with you guys a way that we could work together, which we do VIP days. Okay. And that is 4 hours for $2,500 in person or in Houston. I'm here in Houston. Yay. Well, I would love to work with you. If you're interested, just send me a DM and we could talk about, scheduling a VIP day for you. Fit Bay Han. Is that it? Fit Bay Han? It's Fitbay Han or Fitbay Han? Could be Han for Hannah. I'm not sure. But let me know. Okay. All right. I'm not seeing any additional questions. But again, if y'all are interested, send me a DM on whatever platform you want to send me a DM on. It's Kenya Kelly on all the platforms. And we can talk about what it is that you have and how we can help you with a VIP day. Short for Hannah. I was right. Short for Hannah. I was right. Okay, what does that all include? Okay, so Tiffany, when we have a VIP day, what happens is that I'm just going to walk you guys kind of through it. So you book the call, you're going to fill out a form in detail. Okay. Prior to your session, I have dived into your business, into what your goals are. Okay. And I've developed some level of a strategy. Okay. Then, if it's on video or it's in person, then we dive into all the things that you said you needed help with. But I will also look and go, okay, she or he needs help with this, this, and this, but they also need help with this, this, and this. And so the goal for that day is getting through all of those things. Okay. And setting you up on a 90-day and a 1 year strategy plan of getting to your goals. Okay. So it's all live. It's either on Zoom if it's not in person. And if it's in person, obviously it's in person. So if it's in person, you come to the location that I give to you, you arrive on time, we start on time. You are able to record it if you want to. Like if you have a camera or phone, you can record like me talking and all that, or you can record the audio. I always record my coach's audio. If it's on Zoom, we record the session, and you immediately, obviously, get the recording right then and there. And then you also get 30 days of follow up. Okay, so once you have had your session with me, and you go home and you start working on all that stuff, you're able to follow up with me for 30 days. You can email me, and I will email you back, and I will give you coaching for 30 days on email after the session. Because most times what happens is that people will be in the session and you're hearing all of what you're hearing, but you got some follow-up questions. And so we do 30 days of follow-up. Does that help, Tiffany? What outcome can your VIP client expect? Our clients can expect that, number one, I'm going to come with a plan. That's number one. Okay. But ultimately, if the client wants to build some type of digital marketing funnel, then we're going to teach you what all you need to go back and do with your team. Okay. Because a lot of times people know that they need something, but they don't know the ins and outs of it, right? If someone is saying, I want to build my first digital course, then I'm going to teach you, you need to have this, like we're going to teach you all the things you need to have. I'm not going to build it, right? Because that's what you would do and your team, but I'm giving you the blueprint. We need to do this and this way, charge this price. After this opt-in, offer them this, offer this downsell. So I'm giving you all of the blueprint of what it is that you are building, but then you have to go and implement it when you get home. Okay. So if you end up needing a recommendation for somebody for building something, I will recommend them. If you need somebody who is a sales coach or something I can't help you with, I'll recommend them. But I teach you everything that you need to know and give it all to you. And then you get to go and implement it. Okay. And that's why we do the 30 days. So that way you're able to go, okay, I'm trying this. I got a question about that. And I'm doing this. I got a question about that, because you're going to need that follow-up help. Okay. So again, we are talking about you guys having a 4-hour VIP day with me. If you're in Houston, it's in person. If you are not in Houston, you want to fly into Houston, you're welcome to fly in if you want to. That's not covered in the price, meaning that I don't fly you in. That you would need to, reserve your travel, but you are welcome to come into Houston if you want to. Otherwise, it would be on Zoom and we will record it live together and we'll work and dry erase board and all that type of stuff. And then we will send you the recording afterwards. Okay. And you still get the 30 days of follow up. Okay. Now, again, if you are interested in doing a 1-day VIP with me, which is 4 hours, just send me a DM because I want to have a conversation with you to make sure that it makes sense. Okay. So you can DM me on TikTok, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram. I don't think that YouTube has a DM, but you can DM me everywhere and just say, hey, I'm interested in a VIP day, and we'll have a conversation to make sure that it makes sense. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can help every single one of you guys with what you're doing. Unless you specifically want me to teach you how to do drop shipping using this company, I'm like, I don't understand that. I don't understand how to do that, but I understand how to help you sell. Right. So that's the only thing where I'm like, I'm a little skeptical on, and I would definitely say no because I'm like, that's just not my thing. Okay. All right. Okay. Any other questions, you guys? Again, if you're interested, just send me a DM, Kenya Kelly, on all platforms, and saying you're interested in the VIP day, and we'll have a conversation. Okay. No more questions, you guys? No more questions? Okay. All right, guys. Well, that is it for me today. I will probably try to come back on Friday. Tomorrow, I have a speaking event, so I can't go live tomorrow. But I will try to come live again on Friday and spend some time with you guys. Okay. All right, guys. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Okay. All right. Bye, guys. Yay.